Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Frostpunk 2, where very excitingly we finally found a source of oil. Our scouts explored the desolate coast and they came across the old dreadnought, which was the structure that we happened across when we played the prologue of the game. That kind of broken machine thing that had kind of fallen apart over a bit of a crevice. It's that very same thing, I'm fairly sure, and now we're going to pop back to it and grab all the oil, and hopefully it's going to have a lot of oil, and we do need it. We really do need it. The coal is running out very quickly indeed, so we have to do whatever we can as quick as we can to get the oil from the old dreadnought back to New London, because if we don't, the coal is indeed going to run out, and then it's all going to get very cold and people are going to be a bit dead, and then we're going to also possibly get chucked out into the wasteland for being a terrible leader. So we have to get this sorted out. However, we do have a few logistical issues with this, I think it's fair to say. So the old dreadnought needs to have a colony set up on it, and the colony requires 1 core and 20 Frostland teams and 100 prefabs. We have 1 core, we have 2 core, so that's not a problem. However, we don't have 20 Frostland teams, and we don't have 100 prefabs. We right now have 10 Frostland teams, and we have 58 prefabs. So we can't build the colony right now, and then even when the colony is built, we have to build a path. We need to get a path to connect the old dreadnought up to New London, and that's also going to be quite resource intensive. So we do have a little bit of an issue at the moment. Now, could we at least look at maybe getting the path sorted out? And that's just one thing kind of ticked off. We have got quite a big pile of heat stamps, because we went around and asked for them from the New Londoners, I think it was. So they were quite generous and they gave us a lovely big pile of heat stamps. So maybe we can at least get these sort of old dreadnought connected via a path and then try to work toward getting more Frostland teams and more prefabs. So let's give that a go, shall we? So it's got to go from here, and quite a few people have very helpfully pointed out that we have to connect things up to that little kind of marker pin just there, because that is where our little expedition camp thingamajig is on the map. So hang on, if we go back to over here, look, that marker pin represents this thing over here, our logistics district with the sort of survivalist exploration headquarter thing. So it links up to that. So we need to make sure that, yes, we link up the oil over here to the marker pin, which I now can't see. Where's the marker pin gone, game? Where is it? Oh, hang on. I think it's not there because we have to press connect path. So yeah, there we go. So we need to connect that up. And also we need to do the same with that thing over there if we want to get the coal from there, because that's a mine, isn't it? In fact, hang on, would this not be a good idea to possibly grab some coal first, just to keep keep things ticking over? We have 77 weeks until the coal runs out. Although, hang on a second, hang on. Did we not put the yes, we put the overdrive onto the generator. So the generator is using a bit less fuel, so we're stockpiling fuel. But yes, the generator could possibly do a little bit of exploding at some point, which would be quite bad. So yeah, maybe if we could grab a decent supply of coal from that mine and then turn the overdrive off, that might be a slightly safer option. So yeah, here we go. Let's maybe think about doing that instead, shall we? So go to there, right? I see. Hang on, path. Right, there we go. So connect a thing from here then, please. And then we have to connect it up with those dots. So bring it round to here. Now, a few people, actually, hang on a minute. Somebody in the comments, I think, did point out that possibly we should build another one of these. We should build another sort of logistics district expedition thingamajig, maybe on the other side, because then we can connect these up to that bit there and it's significantly cheaper in terms of resources. And also, if we do build another one of those, will it not give us another big group of Frostland teams? I think it might do. I think we need another logistics district, possibly in the opposite location to that one there. So can we build one over here? So just there. Just there is where it would be. Okay, we're going to have to do some frost breaking for this. So let's just try and make our way over as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's not ideal, but that will have to do. Okay, so do that, please. And then tick time on. Oh, dearie me. I mean, yes, we still do have a great big list of problems. Haven't got enough housing. Food's looking okay. Yay, we're not starving. 140 people have been murdered by violent criminals. That's not good, is it? That's not good news at all. Particularly for those people that got a bit murdered to death. Okay, feral children, no common rules. Oh dear. Steward. 5 children are dead, and dozens lay wounded after 2 large youth gangs met for what they called a rumble. Oh, this was kind of touched upon last time. Most of the children were armed with knives. The fighting escalated to a full-scale battle. As the parents of the deceased mourn, many insist the children should not have been left unattended. Indeed, many backstreet alleys seem to be overtaken by uncared-for youth. Some areas are beginning to be dangerous, even for adults. The persistent lack of a law regulating childhood is causing crime and tension to rise even further. Crime is slightly increased. Okay, right. We have 30 weeks to pass either one of family apprenticeship or mandatory school, or we can just sort of dismiss the problem and everyone's going to hate us. Okay, right. The children are our future and they must be attended. Yeah, okay, so commit to resolving the issue. Can we do a council thing? 5 weeks and 0 days. Okay. Right, and crime is rising because, yes, goods are scarce, so people are getting a bit grumpy they haven't got nice things. So we need to sort out materials and goods and housing and coal. Frostpunk. A few people did say, if we put time on to sort of regular speed, a few people said that the little sort of zhuzhy lines are people. Like people zipping about. Because, yeah, a lot of time is passing by. Time goes by relatively quickly. So, yeah, people have said that the zhuzhy lines are sort of people making their way back and forth, carrying, lanterns or whatever. I can't really make out them being people, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they are. Right, there's another thing over here. Stockpiles depleted. Steward, the stockpiles of materials a captain has gathered have run out. After so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must reach for new deposits, otherwise the city, and us, will suffer. Expand or build new districts to get more materials. Oh no, don't tell me that thing there, that district, is no longer outputting materials, because that would be quite bad. That's generating quite a lot of materials. Oh my goodness me. Okay. We have 78 prefabs. How many do we need to build a logistics district? 200 of them. Oh dear. Okay. Or 150 prefabs to build an extraction district. And we could grab about 1,200 from there. Okay, that's what we're going to have to do. But then we don't have enough workforce. So we're going to have to turn something off to provide the workforce for that. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. Over here, look. They've frost broken that. So that's good. So we'll work on this bit over here, look. We'll just sort of frost break a little bit there. In fact, do you know what, actually? Hang on. Do it like that. And then try and move over toward that deposit, because that might be useful. So, okay, work on that, please. Somebody go and frost break that. Ah, dearie me. This is awful. This is like trying to spin a load of plates that are on fire whilst being attacked by gigantic big lions that are also on fire. This is like there's too many things happening. I need to do lots of things. However, hopefully, in about 5 weeks and 3 days, we can start building hospitals, which will sort out one source of issues. Oh, the tension is severe. The tension is very severe. Severe crime, severe disease, notable cold. Okay, can we have something that just makes people happy, please? Looming cold, problems in the city. No, this is not it. As the captain's authority weakened, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. New London grew overpopulated, whiteouts ruined expansion attempts, and now coal is finally running out. Without heat and shelter, people will start freezing to death. I know this game. I know, although the captain appointed you before passing, people are anxious you're not up to the task. Prove them wrong, steward. Okay, cold has risen to a concerning level. A level people may die or suffer frostbite. Provide shelter and heat to fight it. Tension is high. People are afraid. Yeah, I'm aware of all of these terrible pressing issues. We have 72 weeks left of coal. We need to get the oil in, but then we need to build one of these districts over here so we can get more expedition teams to then... There you go, that's also 139 people have frozen to death. No game. Stop this. Stop it now. Okay, can we... There's a housing district. Can we expand that? That's 50 prefabs. We need them to do all the building work. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right. So we can't do much about that. I'm just concerned that this is going to spill over. This is going to spill over and they're going to throw us out. When the tension gets, I imagine when that fills up with anger, then yes, it's going to be quite bad, isn't it? We're going to get booted out. Okay, 6 days until we can sort that childhood thingamabob out. And we have to do whatever we can to get that done. Okay, so 4 days. Come on, just get this done. 3 days. And I think, let's just tick it over. So is it the next week? 109. Yeah, okay, right. We need to do the any law in the childhood category. Okay. Oh, council is in... Oh, hang on a minute. They're still in recess. Come back a tiny bit early, please. Please come back a tiny bit early. Day 3. Can we do it now? Okay, right. Society, childhood. Okay, so family apprenticeship or mandated school. Okay, so all children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue the family tradition. Okay, the pilgrims like that. Most people are divided about that. Okay, that's fine. Or a mandated school. These stalwarts like that. To guarantee that all children have these skills and knowledge needed in the city, we will establish a mandatory school program supported by the city. Okay, so they've each got their own advantage as well. So if we pick the family apprenticeship thing, the percentage of active workers will be increased because the children are learning trades. So that means that, yeah, they can go and join the workforce potentially a little bit later on. But yeah, so we get more workers. Or mandated schools means that the research speed is slightly increased, but heat stamps income per capita is slightly decreased. Okay. The research speed being up would be really good, but I'm not that bothered. We have plenty of other things to deal with. I think maybe getting some more workers would not be a bad thing. Yeah, the split is more or less the same. 22-4 for that one, 26, 13 against, 17 against. Okay, so let's propose family apprenticeships, and now we need to negotiate. Oh, crikey. Okay, the Frostlanders, so the Pilgrims won't negotiate because they want this, but there's only 4 of them. The Stalwarts hate it, so 8 are going against that. The New Londoners has an active promise. Oh, okay, okay, that might also be an issue, so we can't do that. So it's got to be with the Frostlanders. So 38 delegates in there. So if we get that, that would be enough. Okay, so please vote for this. Oh, dearie me. Okay, and what about that? What about durable goods? A law called durable goods. That seems quite good, doesn't it? I mean, all of these seem pretty handy, to be fair. In order to make best use of scarce resources, we will focus on producing sturdy and easily repairable goods. Goods demand per capita is slightly decreased. I mean, that's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go for that. Absolutely. That seems like quite a sensible thing. I don't want them to choose the next law because I think we have to enact a law for somebody else at some point. So that's not going to help. And yeah, territory threat level, that's sort of okay, but I think that's quite good. So, okay. So it's going to be 54, and then we have to hope that at least one of the hesitant 35 come to our side. Just one. One of them. Surely we can go and sway somebody. Just, go and give them a lovely cup of tea and we'll have a nice chat and we'll sort of go, this idea is really good. Okay, accept that then. And now we shall vote. Okay, please go with it, everybody, because otherwise this is going to be a disaster. And 50... Oh, game, don't do that to me. My nerves are already shot. Right, there we go. Okay, so trust rises. The childhood law has been regulated. You kept your promise and avoided unnecessary chaos in the city. So trust has gone up, and hopefully the tension can come down a little bit. Maybe that'll help sort out the sort of the crime issue slightly. And then how long have we got there? 2 weeks and 6 days until we can build a recovery hospital. Okay, right, that's fine. That's good news. We like that. This is all good. So now it's all about building over here. It's all about sorting out the old way station so we can get more Frostland teams so we can then get the oil coming in, and then people will be delighted when there's oil coming in. That, I think, has decreased ever so slightly, which is wonderful. Some amount of people are a little bit poorly, but you know what? That's to be expected too. What did we need for it again? Logistics district, 200 prefabs. Okay, we're a little way off. Oh no, hang on. We were going to build... Oh, crikey. We're going to build the extraction district here to extract more prefabs out of there. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. So we need 150. So we need another, what's that, 3 weeks worth. Okay, right. Just hold on to it for 3 weeks, everybody. Just be calm. Be calm. It's all going to be fine. We need 150 of those. Okay, so runtime on a bit quicker. Let's just get this done. I'm a bit concerned that it's all going to go horrible. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Pause. Generator's going to explode. Okay, we're going to turn it down, which I think means that we're now going to start eating into the coal reserves again. Oh, crikey, that's going to start coming down. Okay, we'll go and deal with this. Hello. Disease weakens our workforce. Absentees. I know we're trying to sort that out as well. Why haven't we got any hospitals? It's a city. Why have we not got one hospital anywhere? Stuart, the poor conditions in the city take their toll on our people. Disease spreads. Some are so sick they're unable to work. If this continues, it will endanger our ability to sustain the city. As our workforce will be decimated, we must act. Okay, right, so we need heat, shelter, food, and do stuff that combats disease. We're trying that. In 6 days, we can build hospitals. And then everything's going to be amazing. But yes, now the coal is possibly going to decrease quite quickly. Oh, yes. Okay, right. The coal is coming down very rapidly. Okay, runtime on quick. Get those prefabs up to 150. Come on, we need to do this. Right, we can build a hospital. This is good news. Get that over 150, please. Oh, dear. Come on. Anytime. There we go. Right, pause. What do we need to build a hospital? I imagine it's a giant number of prefabs. It is 50 prefabs. Okay, right. We need to do this thing. We need the extraction district on... Just check it is the right one. So plus 15 per week prefabs. Yeah. Okay. That's what we need. So that's going to be up to... Yes, it'll be 25 per week. Okay. Right. This is... Oh, dear. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... tick that. Right, get that built as soon as possible. Right, tension is coming down. Tension is coming down. This is good news. Oh, hang on a minute. They're now complaining about something. A broken vow. City development effort. Oh, botherations. Steward, the New Londoners are furious that the city development effort law is no longer in force. They wish to remind you of the vow you swore to enact this law. Keeping this vow earned you significant goodwill with their members. Breaking it now has pushed them toward hostility. How do you wish to respond? Did we not do that? Maybe we didn't get that one done. Maybe we didn't sort of promise to restore this. Repealing it was an oversight. It will be corrected. You have 15 weeks to restore the law, or we can ignore it, and I imagine they'll be quite cross with us. Has that gone? Why is it gone? Why have we repealed it? Can we only have one particular thing? Oh, botherations. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. Well, what was the one that we got rid of? Oh, I don't know. Can we go and look at the laws? Can we look at the laws? Okay. Do you know what? It does sound like quite a useful thing, to be fair. I don't know why we've not got that back on. But yeah, we must have... Something else must have gone in instead of that. Okay, I don't really know about that. Right, it'll be corrected. 15 weeks to restore it. City development effort. Yeah, we'll get that sorted. Please put that over there. Hang on then. So yeah, city development effort. Can we not view all the laws that we have? Explore laws. Okay. So is it that one? Durable goods. Maybe it was that one. Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate. So yeah, at the moment, goods production efficiency is increased. We're not making any goods right now. But yeah, it was that one there. So we switched off their goods one. And then we switched off the one the other guys wanted to turn that one on. Okay, right, I see. So, oh dear, there's quite a lot to balance in this, isn't there? Wow. Research-wise, is there anything we can research to do with the generator? Can we possibly... What's that? Oh, that's a big adaptation thing in the middle. Generator upgrade requires oil supply. Okay. Okay, what else is going to be quite helpful in terms of research? What's going to be useful? We're just going to have a quick look just to see. Oh, hang on. We're supposed to actually unlock sawmills, aren't we? Yes, that one, is it? Mechanized sawmill. Was that what we had to do? Yes, mechanized sawmill. Okay, to maybe not break another promise to the New Londoners, because I suspect maybe they might get very cross. Let's unlock the untreated sawmill or mechanized sawmill. Yeah, do that one. Do that, please. Mechanized sawmills. Material output goes up. Okay, yes. Splendid idea. Right. Okay. If we pop back... No, we need to build the logistics thingamabob first. But to do that, we need prefabs. Okay, right. Let's get this thing put together. Let's get our little extraction district all sorted out. And that can extract many, many lovely prefabs for us. And then we can do some more building. Crime in the city. The crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to acts of crime when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available helps ensure people don't revert to a free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons might become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us to fight crime. It may be more difficult to ensure order as the population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might be injured or killed, tensions will grow, and radicals among us will grow in popularity. We'd best ensure it does not come to this. Crime has risen to a concerning level. I see. Okay, I'm really sorry. I can't manage all the things. We haven't even finished building this yet, and already more things are going wrong. Yes, shelter scarcity is also a problem, but yeah, to build the housing districts, we need prefabs. So we're just lacking prefabs. Is there something that these teams can be doing to, I don't know, retrieve prefabs or something? That is just bringing a load of people back, which is going to cause even more housing problems. That needs to be connected up. Was any of this prefabs? Oh, that was some oil, but we don't know what to do with it. That's where the oil main source is, and that is just cores. It's just some cores. I mean, we might as well get that done, because those Frostland teams are not doing anything else right now. So do you know what? Go and grab that for now, and they'll slowly bring that back, which is fine. But yes, okay, right. That's not going to overly help with the issues we have at the minute, but never mind. And yeah, coal's going to run out in 3 weeks. Okay, everything is possibly going to go wrong. However, we do have a lovely new extraction district up and running. So we're now grabbing 25 prefabs every single week. So remind me again, game, what did we need for a logistics thing? 200 prefabs. Okay, we need... That's going to take another... what's that? About, 6 or 7 weeks, possibly? We might be out of coal by then. We might be out of coal. Okay, what we might need to do is connect that mine up. Even though it's going to come all the way round here to that pin there, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Because, yeah, we need to get the coal in. It's going to be expensive, I think. There is a marker there now. There is a marker there. Hang on. Can we build a path from there to there? Oh, it's 10 Frostland teams. Oh, bother. Yeah, they need to come back. Do you know what? We should have possibly just left them doing their thing. Okay. No, they can come back and then we'll try and connect the coal up. Possibly, and we'll see if that works. So, right, okay, how quickly are you guys moving? They should be back pretty quickly by the look of it. Let's just speed time on a bit. Let's not zoom in on the tragedy that's happening in the city. Let's just sort of look at the overhead view. Okay, right. Oh, 137 people have been murdered. Okay, good. Marvellous. Sorry, I do apologise. Things are becoming difficult. Okay, now we're out of coal. We have no coal at all. Well, we have got some coal, but not enough to provide all the heat we need. Right, 185 heat is what we're lacking. That's not going to help with the extreme cold, is it? Okay. And hang on, district-wise, I've forgotten what it was again. It's still 200 prefabs. And also, hang on, what was that? We need 400 workforce for one of those. Oh my goodness me. Okay, we might need to possibly, when we get to that point, switch off one of the food things. Switch off one of the food ones. We could we? Trust is not looking very good right now. Trust is not looking good. Oh, that's a food district. Where's the thing? That one. The extraction district. To try and hurry this up a bit, is it worth doing emergency shifts just to try and get more prefabs out? I think maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think there's any right or wrong answers here. I mean, we could put the extraction districts on, the coal ones on emergency shifts to try and get more coal out. But then trust is going to come down and people are going to be sad and it's all going to be bad. Okay. Oh, we can do a law thing. Okay, so we can pass durable goods or we can pass city development effort. Okay, oh dear. Right, we need to get the New Londoners back on our side because they don't like us anymore. So let's pass city development effort. Is that in city? I would assume. No, is it in survival? It's this one, isn't it? Is it that one? Durable goods. Where's city development effort? Whereabouts is that thing? It's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, it's in that one there, look. So right now, in community service, we have expedition support. Yeah, okay. We did apply that, didn't we? And now we've gone away from this one. Oh yeah, look at that. The main district does no longer produce a small amount of prefabs. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, can we have that back, please? And that will go through. That'll go through without us having to bother about other bits and bobs and negotiating and such. Right, I'm going to upset the other people, but we can get the New Londoners back on side. And there's quite a lot of them. Right, get to 51. Yay, there you go, 59, counting up. And we're going to get a few more prefabs, which could possibly save us. Okay, so the New Londoners are happy, but now the others are going to be a bit grumpy with us. Okay, but look, they've come back round a little bit, which is good. Right. Okay, move time on. We need another 100. So another, what's that, about 3 weeks, is it? We need another 3 weeks before we can get the logistics district thing in. And even that's going to take a bit of faffing about and fiddling around because we haven't got enough workforce because 829 of them are sick. They're all a bit poorly. Okay. I mean, we could... It's the cold, isn't it? We need to get the oil. We need to get the oil in. I was thinking, do we build a hospital or something? But we need to get oil in. If we get oil, we can put the heating up nice and high and it shall all be marvellous. Okay, generator. Oh, the overdrive is still on 67. If I was down in the 40s, I would have put that on. But No, I don't think it's worth it. It's too risky. Okay, let's tick time on until we have 200 prefabs, and then we can fiddle about with how we're going to build the logistics exploration thingamajig over here. Right, there we go. 218 lovely prefabs. 136 people are frozen to death. I do apologise. I'm trying to sort it out. It's very difficult. So over here, can we now look at this? So we can build a logistics district in terms of prefabs and heat stamps, but now we need 400 workforce, and there are none. We have entirely no workforce whatsoever, so we might need to switch a few bits and bobs off for now. Okay, what about that just there? How many people? 600 people work in that food district. Okay, so deactivate that for now. 549 people. Okay, logistics district. Here we go. I mean, this is like classic Frostpunk. Difficult decisions. It's all not very good. Things are tough, and you can't win. Whatever you do, someone's going to get sad about it. Right. Okay. So build this quicker than you've ever built anything before, folks. This is key to everything. This is huge and very important, and it might possibly save the entire city. So, yeah, build this really quickly. I think, have we got, do we have Alan there helping out? Hi, Alan. How are you? Thank you for helping, Alan. Yeah, okay, right. Let's get this done. Let's get this built nice and quick, hopefully. Okie doke. The new Londoners are happy with us again because I think we researched their sawmill thingamajig, which is good. And we do have 78 prefabs. How much was it to build a hospital? Oh, we need more workforce. We need a little bit more workforce. Okay, could we potentially... Hang on, what we could do is, if that's gathering prefabs, turn that off. Where's the thing? That thing there. Yeah, turn the industrial district off from making prefabs and then put that back onto making goods. So that might help lower the crime a little bit. That might be quite useful. And then, yeah, we could do... with a hospital. We could do with a hospital. Slightly decrease efficiency. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hang on, can we not put that back up? There's more heating demand. Oh, more workforce required. Oh, okay. Hang on, can we turn that down? No, because then people have got nowhere to go. Okay, how about then? How about that food district is off. Food is looking okay. I mean, we haven't got loads, but it's sort of okay. There's a thing over there that we have to deal with. Could we possibly just drop that ever so slightly? So we're going to lose a tiny bit of food, but 267 people. So now we can build a hospital. Okay, I think this is going to be key. So pop a hospital in over there. And build it quicker than you've ever built anything. It's just promoting tradition down here. So I think they're quite happy that we've built their hospital. Okay, right. What is this thing here? Hello? A broken vow. Okay, right. Their cross, their expedition support, has been kind of got rid of because we put the other thing in. Okay, so this is an issue. We're not going to promise to restore it. We're going to ignore that one. We're going to ignore it. So exploration time is going to be slightly increased, but... the other one is better for prefabs, I think. So, okay, right. These are all things that, I'm learning as I go with this. I don't, I've not done this council stuff before, so I didn't know that you had to kind of pick one over the other. So there we go. Now we know that's a thing, so we'll be a bit more careful with that in the future. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. Oh, they're very grumpy with us. They're very angry. Okay, hang on. Can we click on that? Can we help fund projects for you? If we gave you 297 heat stamps, that wouldn't leave us with very many, and we're only making 13 per week. Yeah, that's not going to be good, is it? Can we promise you something? Grant you an agenda? We need durable goods next time. Oh, promise to the Frostlanders, 23 weeks. Okay. So in 4 weeks... we can hopefully get durable goods done. Hang on. Durable goods. That one there. Oh, botherations. We have mass-produced goods, not durable goods. Okay. Is that... Oh, bother. Okay. Right. We've got another issue here then. So they want durable goods, but we currently have mass-produced goods. Right, we're going to upset somebody there as well. Oh, isn't this just jolly? Right, okay, that thing there is about halfway done. Let's see if they can finish that off properly. Come on, let's just get this done. And then we can get oil and possibly a bit more coal. And it's all going to be amazing and brilliant. But yeah, right now things are looking a little bit dicey. Angry Frostlanders grow more radical. Oh dear, we've really upset them. I'm really sorry. The Frostlanders have grown deeply unhappy with your rule. Community leaders now openly urge Frostlanders to join the Pilgrims, arguing that as part of a radical organisation, they will be better able to protect their interests. If nothing is done to address the situation, many angry Frostlanders will join the Pilgrims and push for the faction to take action against you. Okay, so we could repair relations. Okay. I mean, the Pilgrims are okay, aren't they? Are we sort of okay with the Pilgrims? I thought we're sort of okay. So we can either try and repair relations, so go, no, don't go radical, or we can suppress their recruitment. So 346 would join the Pilgrims. We're going to have worse relationships with the Pilgrims, and their fervor's going to go up, or encourage it. Okay, the Pilgrims are an effective organisation. We should encourage the Frostlanders to join. 990 will join the Pilgrims immediately. Relations will improve with the Pilgrims, because we've gone, yeah, the Pilgrims are okay. Are they okay? Can we go and check what they're like before we go back and deal with this situation? Can I go and see what the current kind of standings are with them? Do you know, I don't think I can. I don't think we can get out of this screen here, so I can't go and see exactly what's going on there. I think we encourage it, because it's the only one without a kind of red negative thing on it. And I think the Pilgrims are okay. We built the Pilgrim Hospital thing they wanted, I think. And that seemed okay. So, yeah, do you know what? It's fine. Go and join the Pilgrims. It's okay. So some Frostlanders have gone and the Pilgrims have got a little bit bigger. Yeah, okay, right, that's fine. We can deal with that. I think maybe the hospital and that district are going to be finished at about the same time. We're going to put time on nice and quick. But I know the hospital's done. The hospital is done. Hopefully that hospital can deal with a little bit of the disease that's going on. It's the cold that's the issue. The cold is the problem. So yes, we need to get some more stuff in. So right, this is key. Come on, finish this. Please finish this really quickly. Yay! Okay, right. More people are ill, but we now do have 25 Frostland teams. 5 are at the fishing village, bringing back the food, which is keeping us effectively all from starving to death. So we've got 25, and we have... Okay, we need to run it on one more week, I think. We need one more week of this just to get some more prefabs. So we'll have over 100. Come on, come on. 24 people have been cured. Oh, it's a glorious day. Good news. Look, there's good news. Finally, something good's happened. Oh, the idea tree. Hang on, do we need to go and research anything for any people? No, we don't. Okay, this is quite nice. We can go and research a thing that we would like to research ourselves rather than just having other people tell us what to do. Okay, let me go and have a little look through and we'll see what's going to be a handy thing to research. Okay, this is quite interesting. So we can build housing blocks. So these are little kind of additional buildings that go into other districts. So for example, if we build a regular housing block like this one here, which is supported by the New Londoners, we can build that in a food, extraction, industrial logistics and housing districts, and it gives us 10 shelter. So just an additional 10 shelter just inside an existing district. So we can't build another building, of course. It's going to take up the building slot or a building slot. But that might be quite a good idea. And I think, yeah, housing blocks are for the New Londoners and the Frostlanders, I think. I think they're sort of, yeah, they want those, I think. That's fine. That's housing block is the same. And then we've got a dense housing block, which is 25 shelter as opposed to the 10, but disease is slightly increased. So that's quite bad. We don't want that. And that one costs us heat stamp income because it's a subsidised housing block. And the Pilgrims are sort of okay with that one. No one else shares that idea. Okay, I think let's go for... the Frostlanders would be a bit happier with us if we went for their one. And the New Londoners sort of support that idea. So let's go for that one. We shall research that idea, please. Okay, Right, that's good news. We have 108 prefabs. We're going to go and do this. Okay, right then. Please work. Please don't give us another thing that we have to deal with. Okay, so over here, send colonists. Oh, requires a trail. We've got to do the trail first, but now we can connect up to just there. Look, so we're going to have to see how... Oh, this is going to take ages, isn't it? This is going to take a very long time. Okay, connect up to that thing. There's a point there. So that's going to take 50 heat stamp things. That's okay. 10 prefabs. Bit inconvenient, but okay. 10 of our people, 10 of the Frostland teams in 2 weeks. Okay, so if we then bring that across to there and then into there, 100 heat stamps, we can afford that. 20 prefabs, 10 of our teams, and 4 weeks. Okay, right, yeah, do that. We're going to have to do that. So that needs to go in. Okay, so run time on. We need to get this sorted. 50 weeks of coal left. 50 weeks, and that's kind of it. So they're building that slowly but surely. Hang on. That's going to take another 4 weeks. So in 4 weeks, we will have earned another 80 prefabs. So could we potentially build another hospital? Oh, it's a lack of workforce. It's a lack of workforce. Now, botherations. Okay. Where is... There's a housing district, wasn't there? Is it that one there? Is it this housing district? We could possibly expand that for 50 prefabs. And that'll get some more housing on the go. And then, yeah, we could put it, here, here, and here, look. That'd be okay, wouldn't it? That's 3 additional bits. So plus 20 heat. Yeah, okay, do that. Yes. Do that, please. That could possibly help with a bit of the housing. And then, if people living in houses are going to get less sick, so sickness might come down a bit. I'm just concerned that that's getting very bubbly. It's getting very bubbly in there. And 133 people are frozen to death. Oh, dear. Deary, deary me. Okay, how are they doing? They are about a third of the way through. Good grief. Okay, they've nearly finished the work on that housing district. Okay, it provided an additional 10 shelter. So, not bad, not to be sniffed at, but it didn't really make that much of a difference. Okay, so we still do have a little bit of work to do in terms of housing. Disease is still severe, cold is severe, squalor is minor, that's okay, and crime is notable, but I think maybe that's come down a bit. That might have come down ever so slightly, which is quite encouraging. And then how are we doing on the path thing? Oh, we're nearly done. We are nearly done. Okay, right. This could change everything. We might need another week to run, but no, we're good. We're good. Okay. Pause time. Oh, finally. Please. Okay, we can send the colonists. We've got the 1 core, the 20 Frostland teams, and the 100 prefabs. And New London is still standing, and we haven't been horribly, brutally murdered to death because we're useless. Okay, send the colonists. Let's do this. Okay. 3,000 colonists will settle here. Okay, so people are upping and leaving New London to go over here. Right. So do we now need to... Do they just have to live over here and look after themselves, or what? I don't know how that works. Okay, there was a little kind of tutorial thingamajig that I didn't click on. I should possibly read that. Also, yeah, they want... durable goods. The Frostlanders are going to be completely furious with us. Okay, how are we going to do this? They want durable goods. So I think, in here, we've got mass-produced goods. So goods production efficiency is increased. They want durable goods. They want this. But I can't even propose that. Why can't I propose that as a thing? I can't propose it. Why is that? Are we in the council thing? Is that open? New law available. Oh dear. Okay, we can't even consider that. We can't do that. It's a thing that we can't do. So, right, the Frostlanders are going to be very angry with us. Okay, maybe should we go and pass another Frostlander thing? Because that might be quite good. That might be quite a good thing. Hang on, what else might they quite like? What's going to be quite helpful? What's going to placate the Frostlanders a little bit in terms of laws? Hang on, let's go and have a quick look through. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. We can now click on durable goods. Maybe I wasn't doing it right before. We can go and do that. There are some other very good laws. There are some very interesting things. But yeah, I think we do need to look at this one. And yeah, we might need to possibly go with that one. We might need to go with that one because, yeah, they are actively hostile toward us. The Stalwarts are okay with us. The New Londoners are sceptical and the Pilgrims are sceptical. But yeah, these guys are actively, really, really grumpy at us. So maybe at the risk of upsetting some of the other ones, we should possibly go and get their thing back in play in terms of the law. So, okay, go to here, go to goods. So goods production efficiency is increased, or goods demand per capita is slightly decreased. I mean, they're the same kind of thing, really. They're the same sort of a thing. Supported by the Frostlanders and the Pilgrims. So, okay, so that one means we make more goods, and that one means we need less goods. So, do you know what? That one's sort of okay. I'm going to propose that. Okay, we have 24 hesitant people. Do we need to try and do some negotiating? We need another 9 of those. So about a third of them-ish to vote for us. So yeah, if we try and negotiate, the New Londoners are open to negotiating. I mean, can we do a research thing for you? I don't so much mind that. Build a blast foundry. Build a chemical hothouse. I think we've unlocked that already, haven't we? I think we've got that done. Or research the pyrolytic charcoal plant. It burns wood at very high temperatures in the absence of oxygen to decompose it into a coal substitute. Sounds terrible. Maybe we could build a chemical hothouse. So 50 food output. We'd need 300 workforce. But yeah, 50 food output. That's not so bad. It needs a bit of heat. But hopefully, if the oil comes in, if we can get the oil sorted out, then yeah, this could possibly be fine. So, do you know what? We will, for the support of this, build you a chemical hothouse. Because I think it might actually help out quite a bit. Or, I just saw that actually. Hang on, they're both research things. So we could just do some research for them. Research the blast foundry. 250 materials output. That could be quite good. Or coal, 120 coal output. But we're going to be out of coal soon anyway. That does provide food. But I'm going to change it. We're going to research blast foundries for you. That's what we're going to do. Because they sound quite handy. So, yeah. Okay, we will do that. Okay, do this vote. Okay, so voting on durable goods. It comes through. Yay, okay, the law's been passed. I suspect there's going to be problems. Okay, relations with Frostlanders improve. Trust rises. Okay, we're now tolerated rather than despised. Oh, good. I think that's good. It sounds positive, doesn't it? We've only got 50 workforce. What do we need for a hospital? 200. Crikeys. Okay, right. Yeah, this is fine. We need this. We need this sorted out. You guys need to get over here and establish your settlement thingamajig. And you need to do it quicker than you've ever done anything ever before. So if you could, just get a bit of a chip on, that'd be great. Because if you don't, we might or possibly die from one of a number of terrible, terrible things that could happen to us. Okay, 102 people have frozen to death. And I can see a little bit of an issue looming. Because right now it's minus 30 degrees. It's a positively tropical minus 30. Very soon, I think it's going to become cold season. Yeah, look, that's creeping ever closer. So it's going to get very cold, which is a bit of a problem. And just there's our travelling expedition. So they're going to take a little while to get to where they need to go, to then set up around the sort of oil thingamajig and get oil coming to us. So there's going to be a good number of weeks, I think. What's that? I don't know how long that is. I don't know how long that's going to take, but a good number of weeks until they get there. So this could, tensions are not so bad at the minute. I think maybe we're sort of trying to allay some of the problems with other things. But Yeah, I think that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? They're taking a very long time. And we have a thing here too. Broken vow, mass produce goods. Okay. Yeah, we said we'd do that for the Star Wars. We're going to have to ignore that. We're going to have to ignore that. You're only 9% of the city, so we're going to ignore that. Sorry we've upset you. It appears that we've upset everybody, and now we are despised. Oh, good. Isn't this going great? Also, I've just realised that a load of people just left, didn't they? 3,000 people left. So all of our things are now not working to maximum potential. That's got less people in, I think. That's got less people in. We've got 19 Frostland teams just sort of hanging around. Oh, there's our people. There they are. Go quicker. Go quicker, you lot. 4 weeks and 5 days. Okay, right. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, no, this is good news. That's fine. We can get to, what, about week 143-ish? Okay. Did we have... Who was it? Ah, there. So we could bring back 2,283 people, and that might increase our workforce a bit. They are Frostlanders, though, and they don't like us very much at all. Or, actually, hang on. Could we potentially link that up to him? Does it link the path? I'm just going to put that to there. So can we do that? So 25 heat things, 10 of our people, 1 week. Okay, that might allow us to get coal. Yeah, okay. That might bring in more coal from that coal mine. Yeah, do that. Absolutely. Why haven't we done that already? Because that would be really good. Yeah, okay, right. Everything, I'm saying everything is fine. Everything isn't fine. It's really not fine. But runtime on quickly. And again, we can't see the horrors going on in New London right now because we're just pootling about here. There we go. That's done. And yes, we're bringing in some coal. So right now, we are producing, what's that? The abandoned mine outpost, 250 coal is coming in from that, which I think means we can provide all the heat. It's all toasty and warm. It's all warm, everybody. Oh my goodness me. And we are stockpiling coal. Oh, right. Okay. Hopefully that will make a difference because now the heating can go on. So the cold, yeah, so shelter scarcity, that is an issue. Granted, that's fine. But look at that. The cold is no longer as big an issue. It's still a bit of an issue, but it's no longer as big an issue. But yeah, severe disease, we still do need some workforce. We have got quite a lot of sick people. So, yeah, that's not overly helping. Do we bring in those people? We need to sort out housing. We need to sort out the housing, really. I don't quite know where we can put any more housing that's not going to be exposed. Sort of maybe down here in that bit. That's already housing, isn't it? That's already a housing district. We could potentially increase the size of that. Let's do that one, shall we? I think we should be able to do it. Yeah, put it there, there, and there. Yeah, okay, do that, please. Expand that. That's a little bit more housing going on. And are those guys nearly there? Oh, they are. They're so close. Come on. We need to do this. We need to do this really soon. Okay, they are arriving over here. So now do we have to manage 2 things? 12 people have been cured. That's really good news. We've got 100 workforce. Pause time for a second. What do we need for a hospital? 200 workforce. Botherations. Okay. How many people are ill? Quite a lot of people are ill. The hospital unlocks a preliminary triage district ability, which decreases illness, but will result in deaths. But possibly, do we do that? That's rush researchers. Oh, no, hang on. No, I'm looking at the wrong end. It's over here, isn't it? The hospital's over here. Yeah, do we do that? Preliminary triage. Some people will die. Focus healthcare resources on those most likely to recover, leaving the terminally ill to die. Some people will die. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Why can't we just have some tea on the lawn? Oh, because there's no grass. Okay. If we turn that on, we're going to lose some people, but disease is going to be decreased, which is good. That's a good thing. So that will come down a bit. That will come down. Yeah, it's extremely increased by the coal. I'm thinking that's going to come down. I think now we've got the coal coming in from that coal mine thing, that we've got the heating on. So now we should be able to kind of, cope with everything. We should be okay. I think the heat is going to make people healthy again. So really, we're now just looking over here. We're now waiting for this thing to work. I don't know how long it takes. Construction time, 15 weeks. Another 15 weeks for them to get that done. Okay. So what if we run time on nice and quick? Get through 1 week. Can we see how long it's going to take on the screen somewhere? Can we see that somewhere? Don't think we can. Do we go back here and click? Still just 15 weeks. Okay. It'd be lovely to see that on the screen somewhere to go, do you know what? Yep, this is the issue. Okay, the workforce is creeping up. We're making a half-decent amount of goods. Materials would also be quite useful. That would be quite handy. Can we get any more? Extraction district requires 600 workforce. We haven't got 600 workforce. We have got a thing to look at. What's that over here? Nell Sinkfield, who is 38 years old and is a housewife, worried about her son, looking for a culprit. Little Joe's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as a generator. Some turners, I noticed them. They got that new flu. And here they are, strolling about the neighbourhood, carrying on with the business. They're killing people, that's what they're doing. Oh, please. Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to him. The lack of a law regulating contagion prevention is causing tension to rise. Well, of course it is. However, look at that down there. Tension has tumbled. Oh, that's very good. And we can propose a law. Okay, where was that law that you just sort of spoke about? Whereabouts was that one? Okay, it's that one there, contagion prevention under the city tab. So what options do we have? At the minute we don't do anything and that's bad. We could go for supported quarantine. Contagious people will be placed in quarantine and cared for by the city in dedicated accommodation. Okay, so disease is significantly decreased, but shelter demand per capita is slightly increased. Okay, so I imagine because we have a little kind of special quarantine area for the poorly people. Or, infectious badge. Contagious people will be required to wear a specific badge that allows others to limit their interactions with them if they deem it appropriate. Tension is increased, disease is decreased. Okay, we're going to go for the supported quarantine thing. Only 30 people are for it. 17 against it. 53 are hesitant. Okay, let's see if we can do some negotiating. It's only the Frostlanders that will negotiate. They're not going to because they have an active promise. They're not going to do it because it's against their view, and they want it, so they're already going for. Okay, Frostlanders, what would you like? Deary me. Okay, research then. Just a piece of research. Okay, advanced biowaste hothouse. I imagine that's going to take quite a long time to research. Silica factory. A factory where silica sand is utilised to smelt iron ore into materials with limited heat demand. Okay, we make materials but disease goes up. Or charcoal regeneration plant. Did we see something like that before? It's 150 coal output. Maybe that one, but then disease is increased. And given that we're doing this initial sort of thing that we're trying to pass, the law to sort out diseases and what we do with diseased people, this seems a bit unfortunate. But okay, maybe some more hospitals will help sort of sort this out. So yeah, that I think is probably the best one. That one there. That gives us materials. Yeah, do you know what? Let's go for that. Accept that. So 52. Right, here we go. So do the vote. So we should be fine on this. So we should get to 51. Yep, there we go. Right, supported quarantine. Okay, it did kind of bumble over the line, but only just. Right, so a new law has been passed, which is brilliant. Okay, so hopefully... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, we are despised. We need to do something with that. So we can do all of these amazing things. We can go, look, we've got heat and everything else. Aren't we doing well? But yeah, If that goes down to nothing, I imagine they're going to chuck us out into the snow and leave us to die. Right. What could we do about that? We need to research a silica foundry and research a blast foundry. Yeah, they're opposing us. They're sort of okay. They're hostile and they're opposing us. Okay, Stalwarts, would you like to choose the next law or make a promise? Pick one of 3 options to promise something that furthers the Stalwarts worldview. If you keep your promise, relations improve. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, promise to research unproductive do maintenance. 40 weeks to research that, but I think we already have a researchy thing. Promise to research... Oh, they're all research things. Oh dear. Experimental treatment or liberated youth. Young adults are encouraged to experiment, free from arbitrary bounds and judgments. Trust rises slightly. Experimental treatment or unproductive do maintenance. What? Oh, hang on. The unproductive do maintenance. I see. Workers who don't meet their quotas must stay after their shifts and perform machinery and infrastructure maintenance. Or don't do that right now. Let's go back and just see what else we can do. Publicly announce your support for this faction. Okay. Or could we possibly not raise funds? Can we fund projects? We could give them 79 heat stamps. We've got quite a few. We've got 433. So we could give them some of those. And that might make them a little bit happy with us. Do you know what? Would you like some things? Okay, that's gone up the tiniest bit, but that's better than nothing. Could we fund their one? That's 169 heat stamps. It's possibly worth doing. Because they don't like us very much. But then neither do the New Londoners. And that's 278. That's a bit too many, isn't it? Okay. We've tried to offset the trust a little bit there. And I don't know if it worked particularly, but we're trying our best here. We're giving it a good go. Okay, it's got a bit colder. Heat demand has increased, which is just amazing news. Yay. Okay, so I still think we're providing all the heat that we need. It's still, it's still enough, but yeah, we're not producing additional sort of coal, not as much anymore. And some people are still freezing to death because, of course, we still don't have adequate housing on the go. We're really trying. I don't know how long it's going to take to do the colony thing. I don't know how long that's going to take. It'd be handy if we could sort of see how long that was going to be. But yeah, I can't see anywhere where it's saying, yep, that's going to be done in, 3 weeks or whatever. So we'll just sort of keep soldiering on as best we can until that's done. Because I think when we get oil coming in, everyone's going to be very, very happy indeed. We just need to get to that point where that can actually happen. So, let's just sort of, grit our teeth and soldier on. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a thing. Trust crisis. Steward, the people no longer trust you. If the situation doesn't improve, the council will demand a vote of confidence disputing your leadership. If you fail that vote, it's the end of everything. Okay, we have to raise trust. The steward must not fall. Oh dear, right. Okay. Oh, hang on. City trust value is minus 2%. Oh, that's just tumbled down. Okay, right. The New Londoners, we need to do a thing. Shall we let them do the next thing? Let's let them grant the agenda. So you can say, right, you can choose the next law to be voted on. Okay, right. Please like us. Okay, look, a tiny bit's come back. Okay, so get trust to tolerated or higher. Stalwarts, we've already funded your thing, so we can't do much with you. I think we have to give them some of this. We have to fund them a little bit. So we'll give them 166 heat stamps. We do pick up 16 a week, so yeah, this is a great use of these. Okay, so fund that project with a heavy heart, but okay, do that. Okay, so they like us a little bit again. We're now just despised. Oh, good. Yeah, it's a plus. It's at least something, isn't it? 123. Okay, we can't do that because we'll have no money left, and that would be generally a bad thing. We can't do that because then, that's going to make them unhappy with us. Okay, right. That's at least done something. that's at least done a little something. I don't know if it's overly helpful, but there we go. We're trying our best to get trust back up so people don't hate us so much. Okay, the New Londoners have picked their agenda thingamabob that they would like to talk about at the council, and it's the chemical additives one. That's the stuff that gets added to the food. Now, I think we tried to do the other one that the Frostlanders wanted before, and it didn't pass. So maybe we might possibly have to just kind of go for that one to keep these guys on our side. I think it's both of these. So the Stalwarts and the New Londoners want that. It might annoy the Frostlanders, but that's just going to have to be the way it is, I'm afraid, because we're lacking any kind of decent options. Okay, I'm a little bit confused by something. I don't think we're building the settlement over at the old dreadnought, because I don't think we have enough Frostland teams available. But I thought we did have teams available at one point, and we saw a load of people pootle their way over and arrive just here. The numbers came down in New London, so 3,000 or whatever it was people left. I think they're over here, but I think they're just sort of hanging around not doing much because we don't have 20 spare Frostland teams. So I think what we might need to do is possibly stop them using the abandoned mine outpost and stop them using the fishing village, which is not going to go down very well at all, but then we can get that done. I think that's what we might need to do. So for now, can we just stop that for food? There's quite a bit of food left there, but okay, we're going to have to stop that. That's 14. And then we're going to have to stop that. Okay, so it's up to 24. And now if we go back over here, okay. So hang on, I can't move time on at points there. Right, so now time is ticking on. So if we go back over here, is that now being sorted out? Yes, I think it is. There's a little teeny tiny thing around there, look. So is that filling up? Okay, right. People are very cold. That's going to last... The stockpile of coal is going to last 11 weeks. And I think it said it's going to take 15 weeks to build the thing. So we should be okay. We should be fine. It's just all the other things that we've got going on that might possibly be an issue. But this is all fun. I want to get this done. I want to get the housing block research done. And then we need to try and get Blast Foundry done as soon as possible. Because we're not going to get that done in time, are we? 28 people have returned to work. That's quite good news. Yay, that's nice. Splendid stuff. Okay, that's done. Vote on the New Londoners' proposed thing in 2 weeks. Okay, Blast Foundry. Let's get the Blast Foundry done. Okay, whereabouts would that be? Foundries. Okay, so Blast Foundry for... Who was it? Oh, these guys. Yeah, the New Londoners. 100 of our sort of heat credit things. Yes, please. Do that. So we're trying to do that in the time we have left. Hang on a minute. That can't take... Hang on a minute. That's going to take 99 weeks. We're only on week 166. Okay, that's preposterous. Have we just not got enough people doing research? Is that the issue? Is everybody just unwell? Yeah, there's the research thing. Oh, yeah, there's no one in there, look. There's nobody there. There's hardly anybody. Okay, right. We might need to. I've only got 4. We've got 4 Frostland teams because 20 are at the old dreadnought. Oh, we could have sorted this out ages ago had I known that that was a thing. Botherations. Okay. Okay, right. So our life might have been made a little bit more complicated there, but not to worry, not to worry. We can sort this out. Let's do this vote thing. Here's my plan. Do the vote thing, and then we'll possibly finish things up. But here we go. Right, so let's go and do the vote. Oh. Click on delete to view their profile. Hang on. How do we do the vote? Oh, did it just happen? Did it just sort of happen? Oh, I possibly should have read the thing on the screen. Maybe that just kind of happened without us having to do anything with it. Oh, yeah, they have. They've put the stuff in the food. They've put the stuff in the food, chemical additives. So disease goes up a bit, but food production efficiency is increased, which is good. Yay for more food. We're going to the stockpile a bit, which is not too bad, actually. Okay. So, yes, the old dreadnought thing is a bit of an issue, because that's going to take a little while to get sorted out. It's going to take another... Yeah, it's about halfway through, so another about 7 weeks-ish. So that's a bit of a bother. So I would like to get that done before we wrap things up this time around. So we're going to just Go and get that done. Let's just get up to about, week 175-ish, I think it might be. And then we'll see what happens when we get our little settlement up and running. Okay, we failed to do that research for the New Londoners. So they're grumpy with us and trust has fallen. So trust is now, we're reviled. City trust value is minus 10%. When we get the oil coming in, I think this will all change around. I think it'll all be different and everybody will be excited. But right now, it's not looking good. People, the Star Wars are hostile, the New Londoners are hostile, the Pilgrims are sceptical, and the Frostlanders are posers. So, that's not looking great, is it? However, surely that's almost finished. Yeah, that's got to be, a couple of weeks maybe? Possibly a couple of weeks. And now we're researching a thing that we don't need to do. Can we now look at the silica factory instead? Can we change it round? Can we go and research something else? Factories. Silica factory. Where would that be exactly? I would have thought it'd be... Where's the little kind of handshakey thing? Or is it in here? Oh, there. Silica factory. Oh, bother. We've got to finish the current research that we don't need anymore because we only did it to keep somebody happy. Ah, okay, right. Okay, that's not ideal either, let's be honest. Ah, no, we can cancel it. Okay, so let's cancel that. But I think, we have to... Oh, it doesn't sort of remember where we were with it. Ah. Okay, right, that's not great. And then, because we have no people, that's also going to take 100 weeks. And we have... what have we got left? It says 1 week. It's a bit weird. But 26 weeks left. Okay. So we will start work on that. So a silica foundry. Okay, so research that, please. Get that done. So at least that's underway. 26 weeks. And come on, let's get this colony done. It's done. Okay, colony. Oil deposits discovered. This is brilliant. A new group has a presence in old dreadnought. Okay, whatever the case. Brilliant. Okay, so there is New London. There is old dreadnought. Okay, resource transfer. Give us all of your oil, please. All of it. Right now. Emergency measures. Move the slider to the left. Why is there no oil? Why is there no oil? This is what I want. Oh, hang on. Oh. 5k. Yeah. Hang on a minute. What? So 5k transfer resources? Hang on. I kind of feel like that's a bit of an odd way around of doing it. How do we do this exactly? I feel like that slider should do something. Yeah, like that slider there moves things around. That seems like a normal sort of a thing. That's coal. Why can't we do the same with the oil? Why have we got to press oil absent? What? The whole point is that there's loads and loads of oil at the dreadnoughty thing. Maybe it needs some time to bed in or something. Let's give them a few days just to sort that out and start collecting some oil. Right, 178. Have you now got some oil? Send people. Go to that location. Oh, okay. There it is. Oh, we're back here again. Yay. Okay, so the colonists are over here. Oh, hang on. Do we have to build over here now? Oh, we have to now build over here. Oh, I see. So we've got to build like an extraction district to then extract the oil to then send back. Oh, well, there we go. Right. Okay, now that we know that's a thing that we have to do, I think we shall wrap things up for now, come back next time, and see how we get on with the whole getting oil out of the ground and then sending it over back to New London. So we've got, at least a little glimmer of hope somewhere. That's what we're going to have to do, I think. There's an oil deposit there. 5.5 million oil. Okay, that seems like quite a lot. And prefabs as well, possibly. And another 5.5 million oil there. Okay, there's about 15 million units of oil, which should keep us going for a very long time. So we'll come back and sort that out. I do have concerns. I think we're struggling with the whole trust thing. We're halfway through this. So in 24 weeks, if we haven't got trust up to tolerated, then, It's all going to be over because we're going to get booted out and we lose our job, and then I imagine they kill us to death. But now we do have some of the Frostland teams back. We could potentially nip over to here and, bring all them lot back. We could bring these guys back, the Frostlanders. So that's 2,200 people. And then possibly, yes, that'll fill up some jobs, and then things are going to become more productive. And then that might just help out a little bit. So we'll see what we can do when we come back. But I think we're standing not exactly on a knife edge, but, we're on the handle of the knife, about to step onto the knife edge. So it's looking a little bit dicey. Next time out, it could be it. It could be the end. It could just all end when people don't like us and, they kind of kick us out from being the steward. So we will find out what happens when we come back next time. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Frostpunk 2. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We are going to be known as the Keepers of the Tea. Betty is very clever. Oh, she's very clever, it's Betty. It's the hat, I think. So let's injure you. So, okay, or not. Fine, don't injure them then. It's a no from us right now, Robert. But you know what? Have this tea. Take this tea away with you. They've kind of died a bit. Okay. Look at all of the tea we've got going on. This is wonderful.